Good morning and welcome to Full Circle Ozarks.
Hey friends, welcome back to Full Circle Ozarks. I'm standing here looking up at a tree here that has died. I'll swing around and show it to you in just a second. But what I'm trying to decide if I want to try to take it down. It's actually two trees in one. Looks like about a foot up from the ground the tree actually forks out. It's an oak, and it's just deader than a doornail. Actually, I have two right here in this area. I'm actually right here in my backyard, and I'm just not quite sure if the excavator is really big enough to tackle this tree. I may try it and see what happens. Who knows, I might get lucky. But let me show you this tree. Okay, here's the tree that I'm talking about right there. Let me swing around this side here just a little bit, and you can see where it kind of forks there. But if you look up the tree, it's dead. I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to dig all around the stump here. It's going to be a pretty good sized stump. And I'll just very cautiously see if it's something I want to push over. Side of the tree and do a little bit of work on that side. Okay. We need to dig in here. Well, as you can see right along through there, roots are beginning to let loose, but appears to be a pretty good sized tap root right under this this big root ball. Well, hey friends, it's actually the next morning. I had to stop yesterday afternoon and get ready for church. So I've got this dug down probably about at least 4 feet all around it on the backside. And as I was pointing out a little bit ago, I can see where it's beginning to let loose. But that's going to be a great big stump for this little excavator. My goal is to get it to push out that will pop that stump out, because otherwise I may have to just dig a big hole and bury the stump afterwards, because I don't think I can move it. We'll see. This is kind of a fun exercise and seeing what the capabilities of this little excavator can do. So, but what I've done, I loosened some more dirt around the base of this. So I want to get back in the excavator and push a little bit and see what happens. So. Well, we got it down, and I can see a couple of big roots in there. I'm gonna have to spend a little bit of time seeing if I can get some of this red clay off the bottom of this stump, and then we'll figure out how we're going to get it out of here. But let me give you a close-up of what's down in here. Okay, you can see one root there, another one over there. Those are not very big roots, but you see a bunch of little ones right in this area here. It don't take much to hold those big oak trees down. But you can also see there's probably 2 feet of just red clay right here. So I'm gonna see if I can't spend a little bit of time getting some of that red clay off, and hopefully then we'll be able to get behind this area over here and be able to roll this stump out. We'll see. Well, we are making progress. I'll be getting the rest of that out here a little bit later. But I'm just still trying to get all the clay off of this stump because it makes it so heavy. And once I get that done, I've about decided I'm gonna keep digging, get this hole a little bit deeper, cut the stump off at the top, and just bury the stump right here. So that's my plan anyway. But we're making progress, a little bit at a time. Well, folks, we're making progress. I'm thinking I can tug with the tractor and hopefully roll that stump out of there now. We're going to see. Stay tuned. Well, folks, it didn't whip us. I'm hoping now I'll go ahead and detach the stump from the trees there, and I probably will just dig this hole here back out. I'm going to take some more of the dirt off of that stump once I detach the trees. We'll get these trees out of the way, and I probably will just make sure the hole's deep enough, push the stump back in, and backfill it. That's my plan, unless I change my mind. So make sure you stay tuned so we can see what happens to that stump. Blue is helping me dig. Aren't you, buddy? You helping me dig? Oh, you're in the hole.
Now how you gonna get out?
Dig it out. Dig it out there, buddy. Help me dig. Good job. Good job. Are you having fun? You playing King of the Mountain? And I already dug that one.
What do you hear?
Hear the crows?
Well, I just come out to check on Hubster there to see what he was up to, and it looks like he took down well, 2 trees, 2 in 1. And pretty good size there. Some type of oak, but they were dead before anyone gets upset. They were dead. Oop, oop, there's a bug. Ah! You hear that though? It's a bee of some sort.
Is it? Well, I'm getting ready to take the chainsaw and cut this off about right here. And yeah, I hear you, bee.
There he is right there.
Blue's after it too.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, squirrel.
No bee.
Bee. Getting ready to cut this off. And this hole back here is big enough for a septic tank probably. But after I get this kind of cut off and get part of this out of the way, I'm going to put my 24-inch bucket back on the excavator and clean this hole here out a little bit more, make sure I have plenty of depth, and I'll just put the stump back in there, bury it, and it will be there. Stump be gone.
Stump be gone. That's a new product.
Well, did you have a good day? Good morning so far?
So far, I had breakfast with a friend of mine that I used to work with, so that was nice. And
a couple of errands to run.
Yeah. Yep. And I'm gonna go weed eat here in a few minutes.
And now we're supposed to have rain tomorrow, part of that hurricane that's coming in. Blue is chasing that bee. If he finds a fly in the house, he will catch them. It's right there in front of us. I don't know if you can hear it or not. But anyway, let me see if I can get this de-stumped.
done.
That's all for you.
You know what? If you could cut just like 2 inches on that stump, that'd make a pretty table. What are you thinking now? What are you gonna do? Oh, go change your bucket.
Yeah, I gotta make sure that stump's gonna sit there. First, I'm gonna get these out of the way.
Oh.
This is a 12-inch bucket here.
Yep.
I'm gonna go get my 24-inch so I can dig that hole out. And got a lot of loose dirt in it, but I don't want to move the other log because I don't want to risk that stump falling over. But I need to dig that hole out deep enough, so I'm gonna change buckets real quick. I'll leave this one here. I run up and get the other one. Okay, I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, folks, I'm gonna see if I can dig this out a little bit deeper. Then I'm gonna push that stump back in there. That clay is heavy. I think that should be deep enough, but here's my issue. If it's not, I can't get the stump back out. So I think it's going to move the tractor and get on that side and dig some of that out. That way, in case it lands on its end, it still will be okay. That 24-inch bucket makes a big difference.
Good.
I think that's deep enough to bury the stump.
Oh, I'm glad you said the stump. Holy moly, yes. Whoop, whoop. He scares me to death every time that thing tilts. If you had another one, you could put it in there too.
Huh?
If you had another one, you could put it in there.
I sure could. Is there anything we need to get rid of?
I don't know. Think about some of those that you've got that you need to push down before you cover it up.
I'm afraid it's going to rain tonight or in the morning, so I got to cover the hole back up. But I think that one's plenty deep.
Holy moly, yeah. That's got to be at least 8 to 10 feet deep.
Well, we're making progress. I'm going to grab the tractor and push someone in with the bucket. Well, folks, what a difference a few hours make. The stump has been buried here. As you can see, I've got some excess dirt, and I'm just going to leave this here for a short period of time. I know that that's going to settle, and I'm going to need to fill it up again, level it off. That's okay. And you can see the remnants of the tree. That's going to make firewood. But this was actually a fun project. The Saney excavator, it really done a good job. Was the excavator too small for a project this big? The short answer is yes. But you know, that's why I enjoy living out here and doing some of the things that I do. I often reflect and I think about when the pyramids were built. Now, naturally, I wasn't there when that happened, but I've often wondered how they moved those big stones. They didn't have an excavator, they didn't have a tractor, but they had a lot of brain power. And that's where it happens at. You can sit down and you can study a project and say, hey, I think I can do it this way. I think I can do it that way. And guess what? As you can see, the tree's up, the stump is taken care of, and it was a challenge for me, and I enjoyed the challenge. Folks, this is a good time to end the video. I've got a couple of things I need to get to, and so I just want to say again, thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedule watching our videos. If you haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button. Make sure you turn your notifications on. And for the new subscribers that we have, again, I publish a new video every Tuesday and every Thursday. So again, thanks for watching the videos. I appreciate it. Make sure you share them with a friend. Take care, God bless, and we'll see you again on the next Full Circle Ozarks.